His name very quickly appeared in the prize list. He's the third generation of Longtons to appear on One Man and His Dog. His father, Timothy, has been on as a competitor, and Grandad Tim has been on both as a competitor and as a judge. The sheep are at the bottom of the field and Jip's away to the left. I always think it's a gamble going down to the left, as some of the dogs have turned in onto the sheep too early. But Jip's going out well and keeping out. Plenty of room at the bottom and coming across. Maybe just a little bit slow to cover the sheep, but the lift was good. Though it's 1 point dropped on the outrun and just 1 off the lift. Well, it's a good start. Sheep are coming across the gap into the main field. Come on, Jip, round you come. Quite a wide bend round to the left. But Jip's covered and getting them back on line. They just need to come a little bit more central to get the gates. And they're coming through them well. Jip certainly responds to every command that Michael gives her. She's good to stop, she's fast on the flanks, and gets up as soon as he asks her to. She's all really that a young handler could wish for in a dog, so it's starting out to be a good trial. It's coming round. Oh, an overflank, 1 shot off the back, but quickly recovered. And now they're setting off on the drive. 4 points dropped on the fetch. No doubt this was just before the fetch gates themselves. But the sheep have stopped. Not too bad a spot where they have stopped. They can be pushed on from there into the mouth of the first drive gates. A little bit slow. Oh, and he's asking around, he's trying for a tight turn. Are they all going to stay on the other side? There's 1 coming the wrong side, 2 coming the wrong side. What a shame. 2 have missed it. And so we start the cross drive. Sheep is slow to move off, but they're away now. Not quite on a straight line yet. Jip being told to get up onto the sheep. They're bending a little bit here as they come across a small gully into the main field. That's better. A little bit zigzaggy. But they are settled and they're not panicking at the dog. The line is right across the mouth of the fetch gates. And they're in line now to go across the gully. But they stopped. The lead sheep are just disappearing into the gully. Jip's moving on to them, but they're turning down the gully instead of going across it. Could be very awkward here. They may well be out of sight now to Michael, but he's encouraging Jip to push these sheep across. They're all across now. Bit of flank to the left. That's got them on line now to go through the gates. Bit more flank to the left. Starting to push them on. And they're going nicely through. Let's hope he doesn't make it too tight this time. He's asking her to go around to the left. They stopped. He's got to walk onto these sheep now. They're starting to move at the back and they're coming around, but it'll be a rather wide turn. But it's been a good drive in general. Just a little bit on the high side as they're coming back into the main field. It might take a bit of pushing to go across the higher point of the gully. Across they come, and towards the shedding ring. Grandad Tim looking rather pensive as the sheep enter the ring. 32 points out of 40, 8 dropped on the driving. And in the shedding ring, none of the sheep have got collars on, so 2 of the 7 sheep have to be cut off from the others. Any 2. They've split, there's a 2 available. Jip turned away from them, but now she's turned onto them. Come through, and it's been accepted by the judges, and just the 1 point dropped, no doubt for the way that she turned onto the wrong sheep. And now the pen. Michael looking very confident. But there's a sheep come off the back, and the splitting, the spreading. He's done the correct thing. He's brought the big group back to the single, and he's going to start again. Easing these sheep towards the pen mouth.
Come back. Come back. Lie down.
It looks like a good leader.
Lie down.
One spinning at the back.
Lie down. Lie down. Come back. Lie down.
Michael watching the sheep and watching the dog. They're starting to go in. They're all going in, and the gate shuts behind them. Well done. Appreciation from the family and from the crowd. And it's just 1 point dropped on the pen. Jip would sooner stay with the sheep. 94 out of a possible 110. Well, what a tremendous round. Many an adult competitor would be well satisfied with these points. I doubt if that score can be beaten.
Did you enjoy that, Michael?
Yeah, more than I thought I would.
Why is that?
I thought it was going to go bad.
I thought you did very well. And in the shedding ring, you did ever so well there. It went very quickly. You're good at that, are you?
I've been practising at home.
And the pen, that was a bit dodgy, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, practice that at home as well. But
Do you?
yeah.
Well, I reckon if you practice a bit more, you'll be a men's champion later on, because you did very well.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Tremendous task to